Do you think there's anything women can't do in this day and age?
Well, Theo.
I think women are doing everything these days.
And I could safely say I'm proud to be a woman because we're doing what men can do. I'm just precious. Welcome to Sports Evolution 360.
And I'm Captain Malumbo.
And I'm Theo W.
And today we'll be profiling a woman, not just a woman, a phenomenal woman.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Sports Evolution 360. Talking sport is life.
This is Sports Evolution 360, the show that speaks only the language of sport. And today we are privileged enough to have a woman who's doing all she can to defy all odds. We've got Regina Jonga in the building. She's doing bodybuilding. Ms. Jonga, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I know your schedule is busy, but today you decided to be with us today. Thank you for that.
Thank you too.
Now, let me get into a bit of personal details with you.
Okay.
I understand you started bodybuilding in 2011. Yes. After an incident. There was an emotional incident that happened. Tell me more about that. What happened?
Okay. When I started bodybuilding, I was having some stress because that time I was divorced with my husband.
Okay.
So I was trying to find something which can make me stress-free.
Okay.
So I started to go to lift weights.
Okay. And then you've got children now. Yes. You then decided to take it seriously. How did you decide to take it serious, to be serious with bodybuilding?
Okay, when I started, it was just for fun and to removing stress. So when I was training, some other people which I was training with, they said, Regina, your body is good for bodybuilding. Why can't you try to lift weight, to do competitions? Yes. Okay. So when I started bodybuilding in November 2011. So in 2012 in March, there was a competition called Novice for Beginners. Okay. So I competed at that show and then I won. So from there, I started to take bodybuilding for serious.
Seriously? Yes. Okay. And your children? You've got 3 children. Yes. Your firstborn is a boy. Is a
boy, yes, and 2 girls.
How does he take it?
Like now, they are happy for me.
Okay. Because
wherever they go and show their friends' pictures, they said, your mom is something else. Okay. So they are proud of me.
Wow. And then the girls, are they coming to bodybuilding as well, or they're doing something else?
No, they do there and there, but I think they are not into bodybuilding.
And your son?
All of them, they are not into bodybuilding.
Okay.
Yes.
And you told me you are now, you even do, what you call it, you are a bouncer now.
Yes, I'm a lady bouncer.
How does that feel?
Me, I feel good because I can see that I'm extraordinary. So I'm proud of that.
Okay, and I'm so proud of you too. Thank you. Can you please stay with me because I need to get more information from you. That's okay. That's okay. Yes. So we've got more from Miss Regina Jonga. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
Sports Evolution 360. Talking sport is life.
Welcome back to Sports Evolution 360, the show that speaks only the language of sport. And if you're just joining us, we've got Regina Jonga, who is a bodybuilder. She's doing all she can to defy odds. Now, Miss Jonga, you are a woman. Yes. You're muscular. Yes. Huh? Yeah. But doesn't that affect the way men approach you?
Yeah. They affect me because some of the men, they are too scared of me. Okay. They can even say, we can't marry this one. We are already because we're not going to go to that. But others, they like the way I am.
Okay, but if I can just ask, are you seeing anyone?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and how does he feel about you being a body? Is he a bodybuilder as well?
He's not.
Okay,
Yes, but he's supporting me a lot.
okay. Is he skinny or he's
Not that skinny.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's comfortable with it.
Yes, he is.
Wow, props to you, sir. Props to you. Miss Jonga, you told me you've got a weekly routine
Yes.
that you follow.
Yes.
Yes. So walk me through it.
Okay. My week routine goes like this. I do twice legs. So it's Monday and Thursday I do legs, abs and arms. Then Tuesday I do back and bicep. Wednesday I do chest and tricep. And then Friday I do chest and tricep also.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have a personal trainer.
No, I train myself.
Wow. And the discipline is enormous. We can see the results.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you're going for a tournament.
Yeah.
How do you prepare?
Okay, when I am about to go for competition, like 3 months before my competition, I change the way I train and the food. Okay. Yes, I start to, like now, my competition is in August. Now I'm lifting heavy. When I'm nearly to go for competition, I change the way I train. I lift light weights and I will do more reps. Okay. Then the food, I will be no longer eating salsa, bread, and other stuff. I'll be concentrating on health food.
Okay. Yes. Now, when was your last competition?
My last competition was 2019 because last year we were supposed to compete, but because of the COVID. Yeah, and this year my competition was in June and then they changed the dates to August.
Okay. Yes. So August, it's on. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm seeing trophies here. Yes. Tell me one by one. Where you won them?
Okay, this one I won in South Africa. Okay. That was for my overall. I was in the overall winner, okay. The best on our category. Okay. So you get the overall. So that's the trophy for the overall winner. Okay. And this one I won it in China, okay. In Terra Intercontinental Cup. That one I won this one, and then I was awarded with the pro card. That's when I become a professional. Yes. Okay. And then when I qualified for professional athlete, I competed on the professional lineup for my first time. Okay. And I came third. That one is the medal for the pro line. Yes.
Okay. Is that way when you found the money you made money to open your own shop?
No. I was awarded in award as Sportswoman of the Year. That's when I get the money for my small business, which I started.
Would we call it a small business?
It's still small.
I mean, you've got your own shop now. Yes. Your own supplement shop. Yes. That's not a small business.
But it's not that big.
Well, to us, okay, it's a big step to see somebody, a bodybuilder, who's got a shop now.
Yeah, even me.
Okay. Yes. And then financially, I believe that shop is helping you financially.
Yeah, but not that much. But it's better because if I get something and I start to ask for donations for the man, I'll be having something for the start. So it's better.
Everybody wants to help somebody who's got something.
Yes.
Okay. So that's how it rolls. Okay, well, thank you so much. Please sit tight. We've got more coming your way. I hope you're ready for it. So stay with us. We'll be right back. We've got more to hear from Regina Jonga.
Evolution 360. Talking sport is life.
Welcome back to Sports Evolution 360. So Regina, I understand you once went to SA?
Yes.
So my question is, you said you have another passion for wrestling.
Yeah.
Why didn't you start wrestling in South Africa?
It's because I didn't get the place where there is wrestling. Okay. I tried to find, but I didn't find the place.
So there was no place for wrestling?
I heard that it's there, but didn't know exactly where the place is.
Okay.
So maybe it was in Durban or Cape Town. Me, I was in Pretoria. So it was far, I think. Yeah.
So why did you come back to Zim? Considering that in South Africa you could have furthered your career better because of maybe sponsors. Were you not being sponsored when you were in South Africa?
I got sponsorship for 1 year.
Okay.
And then it was like that only for 1 year. I came back here because I missed my family. And I thought that home is best. That's why I came back here.
So are you staying with your family right now?
Me, I stay alone.
Okay.
Yes, but my family they stay in Bari with my kids there.
All right. So wouldn't it have been better if you had stayed in SA and you occasionally see your children like what you do already? Maybe you could have been bringing your children to and from SA. Wouldn't that have been a better option for you as well as the children?
Yeah, I think it was going to be better, but I just think that if I will be at home, it will be better for me too. Because here I can wake up the time I want. Like now I'm running my own business. I do my own things. In South Africa, I was working as a domestic worker. I wake up early, go to work, keep on the whole day standing, doing the work, and then after that I go to the gym. So the time, for me, it was not good for me. That's why I think that to come back here, it would be better for me.
Okay. Why didn't you become a personal fitness trainer in South Africa? Because those guys are really getting paid internationally as well. They're paid a lot of money.
Yeah, they are getting a lot of money, but me, I wasn't have a certificate for that.
Okay.
I didn't do the course.
Why didn't you do the course?
Because of the money. I wasn't have the money to do that course.
All right. So your sponsorship, wouldn't your sponsor have also sponsored you to further your education in line with the fitness?
They just sponsored me for just going to the gym for free, supplements, and only that. That was yes.
Free food and supplements.
The food and accommodation I was doing for my own.
All right. Yeah. So would you encourage other females or other women or girls rather to take up bodybuilding as maybe a profession? Would you encourage others?
Yes, I do.
Especially in Zimbabwe?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Maybe things will change as time goes on.
Maybe
yes.
things will change.
And for the love of sport, like me, I do bodybuilding for the love of sport. No matter I get money or not, but I love that sport.
Okay. But now considering that you're 42, yes, right, and you have children to fend, don't you think that it's better for someone to do something? What I'm trying to say is, if you're going to do something for the rest of your life, yeah, or for a lot of your time during the day, don't you think it should be bringing you more money than just having medals? Like you said, that you have medals, but those medals didn't bring enough money.
At first, it wasn't bringing money, but now it's going to bring money.
Okay.
When I become sportswoman of the year, I got money, and I started my business, my small shop for supplement. But I know that as time goes on, if I get sponsorship and compete internationally, I'll get money and I'll make something which is going to help me and my family.
But you're saying if you get sponsorship. What if you don't get sponsorship?
I will.
You believe you will?
Yes.
But if we have another, there are rumors that we might have a third wave of the coronavirus. So that means we might be going into a third lockdown. Then what will happen? No bars will be open. Everybody will be at home. Then what?
We will see it from there. Maybe the wave will not come. So we will start from there.
But in the event that there might be a ban, all right, if there are a ban on clubs, then what?
Like now, I'm selling my supplements.
Okay.
I will sell online even if the shops will be closed. Okay. I will sell online. I'm getting money through my supplements. Well, it's because of bodybuilding.
Yes, that's you as Regina. Yes. But I'm talking about a 13-year-old who's looking at you right now. She loves your body. But then she's got to think that, can I do this long term? And Regina has just said she had been training for 9 years, has over 20 medals, but got very, very little out of those medals. What do you want to say to the child? Is it sustainable?
I can tell him, that life will change. Okay. Maybe our Zimbabwe will be good as the time goes on. So she will train and wait for the time. The good time will come, I know.
The good times are coming, and we'll be right back.
360. Talking sport is life. Sport
Welcome
is
back to
life.
Sports Evolution 360, the show that speaks only the language of sport. And if you're just joining us, we've had a guest who has gone through a rough patch, enduring the journey of sport. Miss Regina Jonga went through a lot. I mean, she had to be a maid in South Africa to sustain her career.
And what inspires me is the fact that she's still strong. She still believes that one day she'll make it.
Yes.
Right here in Zimbabwe. Not outside, but right here.
She has faith.
She does.
But is that the price that everyone has to pay for their dreams?
And what hurts the most is the fact that everyone is talking about how they're not recognized, how there's no sponsorship. So when are we going to say, okay, I'm going to stay in Zimbabwe and make it because I have sponsorship? Because they're all leaving at the end of the day.
Okay, in personally, I do believe and support the struggle to get to the top. But for women though, I mean, this is a woman. I'm not saying women should be, should get favors or should not be,
Yeah.
especially now we've got phenomenal women.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think as women, some of these things, I don't know, the system should just be a little bit lenient to women.
It's not about leniency, Theo, but it's the fact that we need to have structures that support. Imagine if you have a daughter, she has a dream. You're not financially capable of supporting that dream. Then does she have to suffer for the dream just because you can't help?
And to make matters worse, she's been divorced by her husband.
Exactly.
That was the driving force to her to
She's
start
got 3
lifting.
kids now.
And I'm still waiting for that day we stand as women to say, yes, we're staying in Zimbabwe because we found what we want. We want sponsorship. We want to be recognized just as men are recognized in this country.
Men are not really, I don't think anybody.
But comparing to women, women are not even recognized. Imagine what she went through. She had to become a domestic worker to get to the point.
Yeah, the struggle is real.
It
I do
is.
support
It
you.
is.
I understand where you're coming from. As a pro woman, as a phenomenal woman, I do understand, and I really hope the system changes very, very, very soon. Thank you so much for joining us today. Sports Evolution 360, the sport that speaks the language of sport. Thank you so much. See you next time. Ciao.
But that was a very, very interesting point you had there.
That's right.
But you couldn't really articulate the point. I don't know.
I could just dive into it. I felt like it.
Sports Evolution 360. Talking sport is life.